Kirby Super Star Ultra is one of my favorite Kirby games of all time. I've played every mode countless times, and I've repeatedly begged my friends to play the sub-games with me back in grade school. It was fate for me to eventually revisit it like I have for all other Kirby games on my channel, but this time I wanted to try mixing it up a little bit. Normally, I just play through the game while doing my best to be somewhat funny. Oh, not the blowjob! But instead of my only objective being to complete the game, I also added something that I think all retro games are severely lacking. Achievements! Retro Achievements is a website that adds a bunch of achievements to all of your favorite retro video games, with it adding a whopping 50 to collect in Super Star Ultra. That means I'll get to feel the serotonin of accomplishment quite a lot. Some are easy, some are hard, but all will be achieved. Here is how I completed every single achievement in Kirby Super Star Ultra. Click those like and sub buttons if you enjoy this style of content, and also I can get more serotonin. Pretty please. I need it so bad. Please. Wait, what? I'm not pregnant. Introducing the grand return of the Vernias and Yippiest plushies. They look just like me. You asked for them to come back and we delivered in the most whimsical way possible by putting them together. Vernias is not only bigger than the original, he also comes with his own little Yippiest plushie that he carries around thanks to his powerful Velcro hand. Two plushies in one, that's surely gonna be more expensive. Wrong! They're the same price as the original. We're cool like that. Vernias and Yippiest are available right now for the next 3 weeks. Please buy them so I can make them real. Thank you. Tee-hee. Why is he so sad? Kirby Super Star Ultra has a ton of game modes to play through, all with their own batches of achievements. When starting a fresh save file, you begin with access to Spring Breeze and the sub-games. We'll unlock more stuff to play as we progress. Spring Breeze is quite a breeze to play through. There's trouble in Dreamland. King Deity stole all the food, and we don't take too kindly to that. Meat. So we must traverse the world towards his castle to defeat him. It's Kirby! 2 halves make a whole Kirby. After a jolly tutorial, we land smack dab on the green greens. 2 out of 19. Oh, okay, abilities. I need to get all the abilities. There better be an achievement for making out with your helper at least 20,000 times. Once we decimate the wildlife, we find an evil tree.
You again?
By yourself? You're
Ooh, lovely. It's that time of day. Oh, get him. Oh. We bark up Wispy Woods to proc our very first achievement. Hooray! Less than 60% of people got there. Interesting. There's only one way this doesn't have a 100% completion rate. Wispy's a cold-blooded killer. I knew it. My hatred is justified. In this world, you're either low or la. The bubbly clouds. Yummy. Oh, wait a minute. So like, yeah. No! I'm sure I'll get Hammer back again soon. The final stage. Just gotta make sure I get Hammer. Oh, darn it. Well, second playthrough anyways, right? Wah! Aha! Oh my god, it's an Xbox sound effect. Now I'm big Kirby. I'm so full of gamer score. We float towards the islands, bubble through the clouds, and ascend Mount Deity to complete Spring Breeze, netting another achievement. I did this somewhat unoptimally since the other 2 achievements in Spring Breeze entail to not use any abilities or helpers in a full playthrough, and to defeat King Deity with the Hammer ability. But it was quick and easy to run through the game again abilityless. Alright, let's go. 2 more. Luigi! Trick shot! What? No more tricks. And that is the unbeatable classic Kirby. Every mode in Super Star Ultra lets you select a level you previously played, making the Hammer Only achievement much easier to complete. To get the Hammer ability in Spring Breeze, you have to get to the end of Bubbly Clouds. Instead of going straight to Krakow, jump into the moon above the boss door and descend towards the ground to find Bonkers. I sadly failed to protect the Naughty from Bonkers' nuts. Oh no, sleepy time! But exacting my revenge got me the Hammer ability. Swing, swing, swing at Krakow, storm the castle, and officially ban King Deity from the land one last time, officially ending Spring Breeze. Quite a breeze, I must say. Let's mix it up with our first sub-game, Kirby Card Swipe, a super intense minigame where 4 Kirbys react as fast as they can to swipe the card showed on screen. Gordo. Oh. The achievements are pretty simple. Win a game at level 2 or higher, and then do that again without letting any of your Kirbys get any points. Oh, frick. How could I miss Deity Ball? Oh, you saw where I clicked, frick. What? Wow. Okay, damn. It took a few tries, but I stealthily slashed my opponents by learning the Way of Hanafuda. Bam! The Way of Hanafuda. Do you all like how I'm incorporating the names of achievements to my verbiage? I apologize if it's too cheesy. I can't help myself. The Stealthy Slasher.
Bird Up, the worst show on television.
Oh, goodness gracious! Dyna Blade is disturbing the crops! Oh, my pedals. Oh, my head. We must cease this disturbance of peace immediately. Let's kill God. This mode has a level select in the form of a map, with more paths opening up after each level. Clicking all of the big buttons to open up secret paths awards you with an achievement, but we'll be saving that for after we defeat Dyna Blade. We got some basic feats to achieve on the way, such as perfectly timing the cannon minigame at the end of the level for a bunch of 1-ups. Bam, bam, bam. Boom! Life goals, baby, yeah! Besides defeating Dyna Blade and going back to click the secret buttons, we must avoid the strongest enemy in the game that has now been unleashed onto the overworld. Iron Man. This absolute beefcake isn't all that scary, but if we don't take her out in one shot, we miss out on an achievement. Permanently. This ain't no baby shit. Kirby Super Star Ultra has missable achievements that you only have one chance to complete. If you fail to earn said achievement, then your only way of trying again is by starting a brand new save file. Iron Man's achievement is practically at the very beginning of the game, which is a huge relief, but some of these missables show up way near the end game, which is quite terrifying. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Oh my god, is she chasing me? Inhaling 2 different enemies with abilities nets us another quick little achievement. Oh, mix and match. Wasn't even trying to get that one. Hammer time. Bleh. I was just bored. Bleh. You get a wide selection of abilities to use before entering Dyna Blade's boss fight. But stick to Wing to impersonate one of her hatchlings so you can earn yourself an extra achievement alongside the one you get for quelling the Terrorizer of Vegetation. Unhand me, wench. Scraw. Ah, she just wanted to feed her babies. Babies? Get him out of here. That's Mama Kirby to you, babies. And we got 2 in a row, the first ever. Let's go. Wispy, pay your child support. I felt so bad after defeating her my first time playing and seeing the cutscene afterwards. She was just trying to feed her babies. Why is she being punished for being a good mom? Why am I the bad guy here? I must continue to defeat the Iron Man. We need to get the Crash ability to one-shot Iron Man, which is available on stage 4, Candy Mountain. Defuse a bomb, become the bomb, run over to Iron Man, and show off your incredibly artistic explosion. Kaboom! Yeah! An artistic explosion. All that's left is to unlock the rest of the world to gain access to another achievement and a copy ability buffet. Big button! Oh, always look left. This is why you always look left in any platformer ever. Aha, the buffet of copy abilities. Trying on every single ability reminds us that Kirby is one pink boy with many skills. How delightful. All right, Kirby on the draw. We'll do this one next. Oh my goodness, he's a little cowboy. Quick Draw is a shooting minigame where you shoot targets with a stylus. That's how I practice for Valorant. CSGO ain't ready for me. I am sadly restricted to a mouse as a replacement. Tee-hee. It isn't too much harder to aim. There's just a teensy bit of delay. I'm getting my ass whooped. Oh god. Oh, it's all over. I am not the marksman. Oh, I'm Green Kirby. I'm so cool. Well, we'll just, I think level 1's fine. Okay. Getting first place on any difficulty gets you the quickest draw achievement. Pretty simple. These bonkers are bonkers. For sure. Okay. Yeah, my draw was quick. I understand the 10% achievement rate. I understand, dude. That is a lot harder than I remember it being.
No Johns.
Next up is arguably the most iconic mode in the entire game. Great Cave Offensive. Oh, golly. Let's Gourmet Race first.
Stop freaking sticking your wieners in my
King Deity was all like, hey, fat ass, I can eat more food than you.
What the
So then Deity challenged them to a race where everywhere is littered with grub. Pure orbs of gluttony. The both of them. This mode is sick, with it having 3 tracks with various branching paths. It's already a decent challenge to keep up with Deity, but the achievements made me work extra hard to win. Winning the Grand Prix is a simple one. Yippee! But trying to win while also losing is pretty difficult. At the end of each race, you get points for winning said race, and for all the food you ate on the way. It gives you 30 points per win. Got it. So theoretically, you could technically win the entire event without ever crossing the finish line. Only problem is that you gotta practically inhale the whole track to make it up to that point difference. This achievement will test your greed, since at the end of every track is a scrumptious Maximum Tomato. As delicious as it looks though, it's massive bait. Frick me in the blah! You can't get the tomato without crossing the finish line, which means you gotta get as much food as you can while waiting for this bulbous penguin to catch up with you and take what's rightfully yours right in front of you. I'm winning by 1 right now, by 1 foods. It took me a fair few tries to consistently score higher than Deity on the first 2 tracks, but when I finally got a high enough score to move on to the final track, it was go time. Damn it, I don't want Parasol, frick. Okay, this is going well. Look at that, look at that extended hitbox. Delicious. Oh, look at that maneuverability. Oh my god, I think this is in the bag. Oh my god, I am sweeping him. Oh my god, yeah, I don't think you can win this. Yep, it's all yours. Have at it. I am never too hungry to race. Look at that, didn't even matter. Let's go treasure hunting. Oh, is that Undertale? No way. Great Cave Offensive is all about collecting treasure in enormous areas that you will definitely get lost in. Why am I back in the building again? I know for sure we already did this. There aren't too many achievements in this mode, but there are quite a few missable challenges during boss fights. And finding all 60 treasures was much harder than I remember it being. Went too low. I legit spent hours trying to find a couple missing trinkets. It was pretty draining, so I decided to take a little break and move on to Snackety Tracks. Snack Tracks is my favorite sub-game. Oh, eat as much food as you can as they travel down the conveyor belts, but watch out for bombs and worms. Ugh. Oh, I used a bomb! Fuck! They don't taste very good. Touching non-food related items with your stylus moves them over to another player's conveyor belt, making the action constantly ramp up alongside the speed. The intensity is also upped whenever the lane your Kirby is residing in suddenly swaps. Chase tracks. Oh, I forgot about that. All I needed to do was to get first place on level 2 or higher and get first place without losing any points. Oh, I can't do it fast enough. I can't even see it in time. Finish. Oh, I am finished. I am stuffed.
I'm such a fat chud.
Oh, I saw it this time. Oh, my clutch. Oh, I'm snacking it. Oh, I used a bomb. Fuck, I was right at the end. No, last few seconds, just mash, click. This way I don't get jump scared by anything. Oh my god, yeah! I am the fiender of feasts! The masked swordsman Meta Knight is disturbing the peace of Dreamland. We see the fit, bro. We get it. We gotta destroy a ship to ensure the peace is no longer disturbed. Wait, I did that already, didn't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it. Eder, you know what to do. Ah! Each stage has us getting closer and closer to defeating Meta Knight and his dastardly ship, the Halberd. You do not have a lot of time, actually. Oh, shit, wait. But they all have to be completed under a time limit. If you don't make it to the end of each stage in time, then Kirby will get blown away. There's a lot of unique achievements in this mode. The very first one is to defeat Heavy Lobster before the Halberd takes off, which is a lot harder than expected. Oh, this seems easy. This seems doable. No. Oh, no, no! Dude, we're so close. You know what? Reset. No! Oh, it's over. Where's the Heavy Lobster? Here he is. Dude, this might work. He's jumping for joy. He's so happy for me. He's so excited. No, 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 no. Dude. Yeah, I actually would have won. I actually would have won. I actually would have won. I actually would have won if you didn't freaking run me over. One more. What? Dude! Wait, it was... Fuck! Dude! It was one hit away. Alright, I can't get hit at all. It's just, the opening is a gamble. So I have no idea if he's gonna rush me or he's gonna just like do a little walk. Going just for one. Okay, bam! Bam! Get outplayed! Yeah! This might be it. This might be it. Dude. Yeah! Woo! Just made it. Woo! This will be nowhere near the last time we see Heavy Lobster. In fact, the next challenge for an achievement is a rematch against the robotic crustacean. We gotta give her a makeover with a paint ability. These, yes. The oopy goopy. Paint, 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 paint. Okay. I only blinded him! Ha! That's cool. I never knew she was such an artist. Not much else to do besides make as many parts of the ship explode as possible. Meta Knight's crew is keen on keeping us on their sights, so we dodge their view inside a bubbly cloud above the ship. Oh, with the delicious treats. Yay! All that's left is to finish the job by facing off against Meta Knight. No thanks, bro, with no abilities. Or helpers. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, the timer. Oh yeah, the timer. You gonna swing, buddy? You gonna swing? Bro's timing me out! Goodbye. Wait, the time. Slowing down. Hold on. No way. 1 minute left. One more. Oh! And I have more time now. Yay! What? Oh! Schmack. Nice face. Let me kiss it. Ooh. The unmasked warrior has been defeated. Huzzah. It's time to go now. The ship is going to explode. Oh, Lone Wheelie sticks alongside me. How kind. Oh, I couldn't jump. I couldn't jump. No. How far back do I have to go? Oh, okay, it's fine. Whee! Yippee! Freedom! The warrior of revengeance. That's me. Pouring out, bro, pouring out. Milky Way Wishes is a doozy of a mode. Lots of levels to play, cop abilities to find, and also the sun and moon are fighting to the death. No big deal. Now, abilities work differently in Milky Way Wishes. Inhaling enemies no longer gives you powers. Instead, you have to find copy ability essences. After collecting one, you'll be able to select it on the bottom screen whenever you want to. It's an incredibly unique change-up that turns Kirby's abilities into collectibles. But there's one slight problem. There's an achievement for finishing the game without any ability essences. And it's missable! Collect any essence by accident and you'll have to play through every other mode again on a fresh save to unlock a redo of Milky Way Wishes. Though there is one exception detailed in the achievement's description, the copy ability essence. It lets Kirby shoot a laser field that copies the powers of any enemy it hits. You all may think this ability is just a needlessly complicated version of Kirby's Inhale, but they made this cute little cat guy named Tack for the ability, and I love him so much, and that means his existence is justified. With the copy essence, all I need to do is make it to the end of each level without collecting any other essences. Thankfully, the ability essences are mostly well hidden, so you'd really have to go out of your way to mess up this challenge. Which I definitely did not almost do. Oh, can't get that. Nope. Nope. Nobody. Nope. 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 No. 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 Where do I go? Traversing the planets and stars allows us to summon Nova, the 7 Kirby Superstars. Hello! Those who are about to make our wish. Mark swoops in and steals our wish. He desires full control of Popstar, which for some reason translates into Nova trying to crash into the planet. Wow, this is awesome.
This is happening.
The Sun and Moon are still fighting, by the way. Like, the girlies have not stopped. In this grand time of need, the Celestial girlies quit their bickering in order to hold Nova back, giving us enough time to swoop in, destroy it from the inside, and enter the final showdown against Marks. Oh, you know, this is some way to deal damage at least. It's better than nothing. What do I get? Oh, I get ice. Oh, I didn't know what I was preparing for. One more spin. Defeating Marks for the first time gets us an achievement. And of course, an additional one unlocks for not getting a single ability essence, minus copy. We are done with having missable achievements. That is a huge relief. Wake up, little Kirby. There's still achievements to earn. We have over 20 left. Oh, God. We run through each level again to get all 19 essences we missed. Bugsy, all-powerful puffball. That's me. Defeat Marks again with the mirror ability and without a helper in an attempt to make him reflect on his misdeeds.
Do you think you're out of tune?
And finally defeat Krakow in the Sky High level with only an invincibility candy. No! Oh, I got it! Oh, just in time. Nice! This is my favorite achievement in Milky Way Wishes because it looks like Krakow is crying over dropping his lollipop. An incredibly tragic fate indeed. I would react the same way.
This DVD production is sponsored by...
Big D is back in town in the next mode we unlocked. He's back for revenge, and he intends to exact it by giving us a very not-so-fun achievement. Beat the whole game without abilities or helpers. Daring today, aren't we? Hi, guys! Defeating King Deity for the first time and doing so without abilities or helpers nets us 2 more achievements. King of the Ring, that's me! Oh yeah! And I am the Extra Kirby Classic. Though we still have some silly little tasks to complete before moving on. There's a sneakily hidden entrance into a Howl Room in level 2. Oh, I'm a gamer! Go get him, Rocky, go get him. It's me, I'm Rocky. Oh, that's how you get Mike before the boss fight. Oh. And we got a Howl Room. Ooh. I turned into a High Room. Hi guys, hi. The last Revenge of the King achievement can conveniently be unlocked at level 2 as well. I gotta kill those kids. Oh. Grab the Howl Room mini boss's Mike ability and scream at Lolo and La until they're defeated. Disto. What? What do you mean it's not enough? This is where I learned something incredibly pivotal about Superstar's helper mechanics. See, going into a fight with a friend definitely makes things easier, but mini-bosses and bosses actually get buffed. They all take less damage from attacks, making some fights last a lot longer than they should. What? Dude! I noticed this detail after trying to use the Mike ability. With a helper, they survive all 3 attacks with just enough HP, but running it back with just Kirby makes them practically melt to the damage. Okay! This somewhat hidden mechanic bit me in the unmentionable super hard near the end of all of this achievement hunting, but we'll dreadfully get to that later.
Hi, my name is Cherry Bomb, and I fight for all the single moms out there that don't get the respect they deserve.
Welcome to the arena! We're speedrunning this. We have way too many things to accomplish. Fun fact, Kirby Superstar is the first ever Kirby game to have an arena mode. There are boss rushes in previous entries, but Superstar started the rebrand for it that can now be found in almost every Kirby game after its release. What is he doing there, bro? Why would they do that? Oh, at least he's durable. Goodbye. Oh, there's nothing special to do achievement-wise outside of just beating the arena, but it served as a quaint little reminder that we've only just begun. Swing! The most dangerous backshot ever. I am the champion of the arena. 10 minutes, not bad. Yippee! This next sub-game is an absolute classic, Megaton Punch. Time the various skill checks to unleash an earth-shattering punch. Oh my god, Birdo! This sub-game is so beloved that it's made numerous appearances in future Kirby games. Punching stuff is just fun, you know? All I need to do is win a game on level 3, which isn't too hard. Okay, not perfect. Oh, pretty split. Damn, by 1! Just by 1 meter! But then you gotta get a perfect score, which also isn't that bad. Bam! Locked in! 201! One punch Poyo! Whoopah! Meta Knight has so much swag. But the thing that further elevates his awesomeness is that he has his own playable mode, Meta Knightmare Ultra. Slash your way through the most iconic Kirby levels and bosses with Meta Knight's sword and various special powers. Except not really, because of this little achievement right here. Beat the game without using any points. I'm the lumberjack. See, I totally get why this is a proper achievement, but it still wasn't really fun to achieve. It certainly added a challenge, but all it really did was turn Meta Knight into Sword Kirby. Stripping him of what makes him new and exciting to play wasn't something I was looking forward to. Do you know how many times I fought the temptation to call upon my friends? It wasn't even to get help for a tough boss fight. I just wanted to feel less lonely. I can't call on my friends. Why? Also, this, alongside every playable Meta Knight mode, is noticeably long. Very, very long. A whole hour spent going swing, swing, swing with no Meta Knight powers. Get poked. At least the Galactic Knight boss fight was cool. For context, Meta Knight goes on this sprawling journey just to beg Nova for an interdimensional sparring partner. And it's raw. Yep. We're in the deep end! How did they make him so cool? The world may never know. He's throwing! He's throwing! Ah! Bye-bye! Making sure Galactic Knight knows his power gives Meta Knight a newfound sense of fulfillment. But sadly, he still ends his journey as a lonely knight. Oh, dear God, this freaking moment I hate so much. What if we completed the arena 20 times with different characters? Doesn't that sound like fun? Helper to Hero serves as another arena mode, except you can play as any of the 20 copy ability helpers. Getting to play as your favorite buddies who've accompanied you throughout each game mode is a genius idea. Making an achievement and cutscene tied around defeating 13 bosses of each character was an idea crafted by a Do the math real quick and you'll soon realize that you'll have to defeat bosses 260 times. At the minimum! And he walked away. Ah! I will try to be a hero. Just like in every other arena mode, losing makes you start all the way back at the beginning with wispy woods. Oh my god. And yes, I am emphasizing this point because I died a lot. Am I just gonna lose like once with every character before I win? Is that just how I have to play it out?
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
I'm ass. Yes, there is a fair amount of healing items in between rounds, but if you don't have at least one maximum tomato at the ready before Meta Knight's boss fight, you will probably die. I'll admit, this mode almost broke me. That's not what I clicked. That's not what I clicked. God damn it. What? It's still active? I at least was able to show that I didn't need help by beating the mode without healing or a helper for an achievement. It's like I want to do no healing so bad. It's right there. I think I can do it. If I can get no healing done, it's like, wow, that would be huge. What? Okay. Okay. Ooh, too close, too close, too close. What the? One more hit. Bam! No healing on the brink of death. We got it. One character, all I need to get that done. Anyone can be a hero. It's me. But my work had only just begun. Attempting to finish it live was a nightmare to my psyche, so I opted to finish Helper to Hero off camera. Also, I streamed my entire playthrough live, and you should subscribe so you can watch me get more achievements in other games I like. Wow! 100 gifties. I'll play Garden of Ban for an Indies video. It was infinitely more relaxing to do this offline, like solving the same puzzle with different tools versus throwing myself at a wall till it broke down. I get punished for using the attack. I hate it. I hate sword. Though it didn't matter how mentally sound I was or how much healing I had, because this big did not care. Wham Bam Jewel was easily the worst boss fight I have ever experienced in a Kirby game. And that is saying a lot. Insane durability, insane damage output, massively shifting hitboxes, a bajillion moves to crush your hopes and dreams with, and even a second freaking phase. Crystal Wham Bam Jewel is even more durable, powerful, and terrifying. There is no greater pain I felt from doing this achievement run than making it all the way to Wham Bam and absolutely eating it. Ah! Freaking spawned in, bro. The hand spawned in. Sure, I grew more proficient at defeating each boss on the way, but the run back was oh so exhausting. And I haven't even begun to talk about how much some of the helpers suck. Some of them are super easy and fun to play, while others require some of the most insane precision and only have one usable move in their entire kit. I think you can all tell that I'm just losing it from recording this segment. While I beat Helper to Hero for the final time with Bonkers in the background, I'm going to hit you all with a rapid-fire helpers tier list. Knuckle Joe has a surprising amount of range, but his only projectile has a lot of cooldown. C tier. Parasol D does consistent damage at a decent range with their Parasol. Plus, they sometimes get extra hits in on bigger opponents. Using stars and enemies as projectiles makes for great damage as well. B tier. Chili's damage is decent, but the range on their aerial attack is surprisingly deceptive. The dash attack spacing you back is a neat trick, but you're usually either too far from the boss or are still in end lag before you can use your freeze breath. Turning stars and enemies into ice cubes is cool, but you can't aim it very well against some bosses. C tier. Blade Knight has good damage, but using the grounded multi-hit almost always makes you get hit during the animation. Just spam the aerial attack instead. D tier. Samir has an incredible shield. The reflow doesn't do much, but it does save you from taking damage from certain attacks you normally couldn't block for free. Their disjointed clone attack is also super strong. B tier. Sir Kibble is easy to play, but literally all you do is throw very low damaging blades. They do have a close-up combo, but I swear it just doesn't proc at times, and I have no idea why. D tier. Plasma Whip is easily one of the best helpers. Sure, my fingers felt tired after all the mashing you need to do to charge up Plasma, but the damage output and range is incredibly worth it. A tier. Waddle has great range, damage, and a wide variety of attacks that all have their own uses. B tier. Poppy Bros Jr. is a definition of mid. It's beyond fun to throw a barrage of bombs, but they all deal next to no damage, and it takes forever to aim if you try to hit aerial enemies. C tier. Gim is surprisingly my favorite character in Helper to Hero. His yo-yo has insane range and multiple angles to throw it at, though that's nothing compared to his signature move. Break Spin. Almost fully invincible, deals multiple hits, and there isn't a single enemy that can avoid its immense range. S tier. I doubted Burnout at first, but I slowly realized that they're a lot stronger than I thought. Their movement is amazing, their dash attack has iframes, and they deal massive damage from the barrage of feathers. My only gripe is that the star/enemy attack will almost always make you take damage, and not going for the loop makes the star do a whole lot of nothing. B tier. Bioshark isn't easy to play compared to the other helpers by a long shot, but he's got some cool tricks up his sleeve. Kuna have insane range, but damage on his discount Omni Slash is surprisingly amazing, and his star suplex can sometimes one-shot bosses. Also, getting hit lets you hide in plain sight and creates an explosion when coming back on screen. A tier. Bonkers is the best helper. There is no contest. He is the only helper in the game to be able to hit triple-digit damage. If you really want to nitpick, then his size makes him easier to get hit, but who cares when everything gets destroyed before he can ever fight back? This what I'm doing in the background was like therapy to me. S tier. Burning Leo does damage. Holding the B button melts anyone with its constant hits. His dash attack is also really good for movement and damage. A tier. Jet Capsule is a very technical helper. He stores up energy that powers up his attacks, which is cool on paper, but some attacks are so much harder to hit compared to just spamming the charge kick attack. The move has great damage output, and you don't have to think that hard about it, even though his kit was clearly intended to be high functioning. B tier. Almost done. Ugh. Despite Bugsy being restricted to mostly grabs, I still love him. Playing as him is basically a beefed up version of Kirby without abilities. Nothing feels better than doing ludicrous damage with a single star. His dive kick attack is also really good, surprisingly. B tier. Tak does one thing and one thing well. Grabby hand. That's it. Grabby hand. B tier. Wheelie is an iconic helper throughout the whole game thanks to its ride ability. You can't ride on another Wheelie as Wheelie though, which is oh so disappointing. C tier. Rocky should be the easiest helper to play, but so many of the bosses linger in place even after attacking them, making you have to wait eons before getting to move or attack again without taking damage. Still, invincibility is hard to beat. B tier. Finally, Sword Knight is legit just a better Blade Knight, thanks to its exclusive upward stab attack. B tier. Pretty please engage with me in the comments about who your favorite helper is. Maybe even subscribe and like the video if you made it this far. Tee-hee. After hours of boss fights and dying to the worst thing ever made, I completed Helper to Hero with all 20 helpers, netting myself an incredibly grand achievement. You can also tell thanks to all the sparkly medals on each helper and on the mode select screen. This was for sure the grindiest achievement in the whole game, but now the worst is behind us. At least until that. I also totally forgot to mention while I was playing offline that I went back and found the final treasures in Great Cave Offensive. Hooray! Yippee! Wahoo! Please buy my plushie!
Let's do this! I am dangerous!
Welcome to the true arena! Here it is, where boys become men. 13 battles to win, and 3 achievements to get. Let's do... This is very accurate. Yep, that's me. I opted to start with a Suplex Kirby only run, since that will be an inevitable requirement for an achievement. See that double hit? See that? That's pretty cool. What? That was close enough! That counts? Okay. It goes behind him. Love that. Love that. And Never Star disappeared. I hate my life. greed. Just gonna keep starting out with suplex. Gonna keep starting out. Regardless if I do heals or not, I need to do this with suplex. I'm not kidding, by the way. I'm not turning off stream until I beat this. And this is a testament of my will. Okay. One more. Just one more. I can do this. Whew. That's the only scary thing about it. I just don't know what attacks give me stars yet. Oh! Suplex only! Ha-ha! Bye-bye! Diggy! Bye-bye! Diggy! Woo! What a challenge! Genuinely, that was so challenging. Took me so many attempts. I learned, damn it, I learned! The suplex champion of Pop Star! Yes! Come here! Yeah! Now, if you thought winning with only grabs was hard, just try to survive long enough without ever healing. And no hammer! Though, at the very least, I got to choose any other ability I want, which came in incredibly clutch in between rounds, as we're about to see now. Oh, god damn it, that's actually really good. I'm gonna do it. I think this is actually a really good idea. Okay. What's the ability? Oh, fighter? That's not great. Alright, honestly, that's better. That's better than Beam in this instance because he's in the air a lot more. Okay. This could be it. This could truly be it. Going in! I'm gonna punch this guy! Oh, baby! Oh my god! This is so doable. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was too much damage. Chili, thank you! Oh my god! That's fine. We keep going. We just keep going. This is so bad. I'll just no hit marks. It's easy, guys. It's simple. It's cool. It's awesome. This is all Maglore's fault. I don't know how I can blame it on him, but it's definitely his fault. Nice! This is a run. Let's go. Honestly, yeah, let me just give him both plasma. Oh my god, he's throwing. Oh my god! He's actually throwing! He's not doing any of his super moves! Ah! It's fine. Oh, I had iframes. Thank god. Yes! Goodbye, Whip! Goodbye! Thank you for the sacrifice! Thank you! Oh, it's glorious. Oh, hearing that scream, it gives me life, it gives me pleasure. I have officially become Pop Star Suplex Champion, the champion of the True Arena. And to top it all off, the title of True Arena Master was mine. I have beaten every mode, every boss, every ability was acquired, every sub-game was beaten. Why are there still 2 achievements? This isn't fair, man! Who did this? Why would they do this? Did they enjoy making the little children who grew up playing this game feel like they would never amount to anything? Like they would never be enough? Because I certainly took it like that. There is just one more sub-game left, infamously known as Samurai Kirby. Simply react faster than your opponent when the Q pops up to win. Simple, right? Oh! Interesting. Even the achievement sounds easy to get, considering it only requires that you beat Easy Mode. Given how easy this all sounds, you'd assume that you'd have plenty of time to react. A few seconds, maybe just 1 second. How about 1/6 of a second? I'm not kidding! Block this whack-ass mix-up in less than 11 frames or get slashed back to the beginning. And I do mean less than 11 frames, because ending with a tie results in nothing. I'm just thankful I didn't have to worry about the other difficulties that lower the time to react to 10 or even 8 frames. 5 reaction tests stand in your way to victory. And yes, the opening 4 infinitely easier to win compared to Meta Knights, but the process of making it through 4 of them, getting smacked by MK, and then having to do it all over again was beyond exhausting. Maybe not today. Yeah, maybe not today. I don't think it's as simple as just remembering when the Q shows up, because it's completely random every time. You get your focus and patience sucked out of you by the first 4 bozos just for Meta Knight to not take an ounce of pity on you. Countless hours of attempts made me frail, weak, broken. I couldn't handle being bested by Meta Knight's superior reaction time any longer. And I also wanted to finish this video sometime this century, so I turned to other methods to achieve victory. A somewhat hidden mechanic about retro achievements that I haven't revealed yet is that we've been playing in something called hardcore mode this whole time. Playing any game with retro achievements hardcore mode enabled disables save states, rewinding, and all other manner of cheats. Earning achievements with hardcore enabled gives your achievements a special golden frame. Some people were probably yelling at me in the comments to just use save states for the missable achievements, but I could not resist the allure of the gold shimmering shine. Until now. If Meta Knight can cheat with superhuman reflexes, then so can I! I rewinded the game with glee as I finally bested Meta Knight, officially ending the final game and Kirby Super Star Ultra. Sure, my achievements list would be forever tainted with this traumatic stain, but as long as my save file shined brightly, then so could I. All that is left is to watch the credits roll for my 50th and final achievement. Thank you all oh so much for watching through this monumentous video. Fully completing my very first Kirby game again after so many years was beyond nostalgic for me, and adding the twist of retro achievements made the journey such a fresh experience. Achievement hunting is something that I've always enjoyed doing, and I've always wanted to explore that through content creation, so this was my grand attempt at giving it a shot. There's a plethora of other games, especially Kirby games, that I'd love to make more retro achievement videos for in this style, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the brand new Vernias Yippiest plushie. Nothing would make me happier than making my little guys come to life yet again. And they're both boys, oh my gosh.
And they were rooming.
Final note, I swear, I also have a new second channel called Indieist, where I play exclusively indie games. This will be my little outlet where I make videos that wouldn't particularly fit on this channel, so drop a sub there for some bonus Vernias content. Thank you all so much again for watching and supporting my silly endeavors throughout the many years I've been on YouTube. Not many people can say they play Kirby games for a living, and I am always beyond honored to have such a privilege. Here's to many more years of expressing my unrelenting love for the pink orb. Hey guys, I have a film degree. I want to make movies when I grow up, by the way. Yum 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 yum. Look at my film degree shaped stomach. Yum 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 yum.